What's up? Welcome, people of planet Earth, all planets beyond. Thank you guys so much for watching. How are you doing? Welcome to. We're gonna adjust this. The first time we've actually done this a little bit, and the new setup here the uh, at the studio. We're changing things up a little bit. So there's new things going on in the back. You can tell we've cleared some of the stuff out, and we've got some new stuff going down. We have tons of rag bags here for Mystery Bag Monday. So hopefully we'll find some pretty dope stuff. Uh, if you've never been to Mystery Bag Monday before, thank you for being here. Welcome. The way this works is I buy these rag bags from my local thrift store, and I search them for vintage T-shirts. We search high and low to see if any valuable T-shirts are inside these bags. If you'd like to participate, you can participate in a couple of ways. One of those ways is you can actually potentially win one of the T-shirts out of this bag. And the way you do that is you go to our Discord channel. That is in the link in the comment and in the description below, and you can play the Guess a T, Get a T game. Basically, what you do is you find a T-shirt on a platform like eBay, Poshmark, Depop, wherever you find it, and link that T-shirt into that channel, and that's your T-shirt that you have, predicted might come out of the bag. If that T-shirt comes out of the bag, it's yours for free. Absolute free if you predict which T-shirt comes out of the bag. So it's free to play. Just have fun. We get to see a lot of cool tees on it. So hopefully one day we're gonna hit someone really awesome T-shirt. So, but we do have lots of bags because we did not have a Mystery Bag Monday last week. So we have plenty of T-shirts to dig through. So for the sake of time, let's go ahead and let's try to dig through some of these. All right, let's just go start from the top. I'm thinking about giving away one of these bags today. Maybe the last bag will be a giveaway bag. I'm not entirely sure. What's this? We got a Comfort Colors Riverfest. We love those Comfort Colors. Yeah, so somebody went to a thing called Riverfest and got a lot of clothes in this bag. Looks like. But anyway, we're hanging out here to go ahead and share if you're a reseller, what did you find this week? Brag about your thrift finds. Love to hear what you guys are finding out there. Love to hear what you guys are. Uncomfortable Colors is right, Rob. So all I know is when we get that Nike tee. Probably worth keeping some of these Nike tees. I have sold a few in the past, so we might. Teen girls go to college. That's right. Look, we got a bunch of Nike stuff, so we might just keep these. They're actually pretty cool little Nike tees. This is a cool one. Sell those in a lot. Easy sale. But yeah, brag on yourself. How many bags today, Reagan? We have. I don't know how many. It's like a lot. Look, it's like 13 or 14 bags or something crazy like that. So it's a lot of bags this week. It's all leftovers from the week previous when when 4th of July landed on the Monday. So we didn't open up bags then, and then I've bought plenty of bags since then. So lots of bags. Lots and lots of bags. Hopefully that means a lot of vintage stuff because last week was really, really good. We found some really awesome stuff it was 2 weeks ago now, but we found lots of cool tees, lots of cool vintage tees. So hopefully we stay on that streak. We can find something cool. Last Mystery Bag Monday was all kinds of random stuff from all over the spectrum. Got some NASCAR tees from last time we did this. We had some we got Woodstock, but it's like the Walmart version. But yeah, the last time we opened up bags, we got all kinds of we got some racing tees. We got some some parody tees, some Jesus tees, some other 90s. I had this one wild Curious George tee. So found a vintage Levi's 505 orange tab jean today. Heck yeah, Brandon without the tags. Way to go, dark wash. Good job. Those are dope. 505s, particularly the ones from the early 70s, are starting to pop off like crazy. Oh, we got a Superman tee on the AAA. This is not vintage. It's a little bit older, like Y2K era. Probably not going to keep it. I don't know, maybe. But yeah, they're really popping off. They're selling for crazy amounts of money. Kind of surprised. Maybe people are just moving away from the 505 or 501, excuse me. 1993. Okay, yeah, that would make sense. 1993. Those are good pairs of jeans for sure. I have a particular affinity for the 90s 501, which I think is a super underrated pair of jeans. Especially if you can get like shrink to fit too, even better. But there's a lot of good 501s from the 90s. All right, first bag doesn't look like we're gonna get anything too good, too amazing. I did get these couple of modern Nike tees. Gonna put those together, sell them together probably for a few bucks. Just at least try and make up some of the money, some of the cost of these bags. One more item here. I got the America, not vintage tee, but nothing. That's it. But anyway, you probably will notice, maybe you'll notice that we are changing a lot of stuff back here. I did kick out my brother-in-law. Well, I didn't kick him out. I just moved him over to another part of the building. But now this whole space is just me, just my stuff, just going to be for YouTube and stuff like that. So you'll start seeing probably a lot more changes in the space as we go. So, all right, next bag number 2 of who knows how many. If you haven't gotten to Guess the Teak, or gotten to the Guess the Teak, Get the Teak game, get into it on the Discord. Link in the pinned comment on the chat. Get into it. Possibly win a T-shirt. We got rags. You guys know I do have a buy for rags, so those are going to go to them for actual rags and towels and such. More of those. Also, if you guys have questions about vintage clothing, good opportunity since we're all hanging out here to ask that question. What do we got here? Aeropostale. Who cares? We got some dentist something or other. A bunch of teeth in the back. Real small T-shirt, U size probably. Yep. I do have another location that recently started making rag bags. I have to just figure out whether or not are they making those rag bags from new donations or like old items that were on the shelves that they couldn't sell. Because if it's the old stuff, I've already seen it and probably picked through it pretty good. So it wouldn't be helpful to me. Totally forgot to ask Josh, how's the rag house? Oh, the rag house. So I forgot to talk about that actually. So I went not last. Actually, didn't go last week. I went the week before, and it was good. I got there late, and I had already processed most of the clothes that they were going to process that day. So I didn't get to look through a whole lot. Unfortunately, what is this? Aaron Tippin. Now and then we got a tour tee or something like that. Maybe a tour album tee. Not old or anything. Or it's a little old, like Y2K era. So we got a probably country music tee. That's probably $10-15 easy. But I got there a little bit late on that day that I went the last time. I'm going again tomorrow. I did find some good stuff last time. Not a lot, nothing crazy. But going back tomorrow, going earlier to try to make sure that I can get there before they process most of the clothes they're going to process for the day. And I'll probably, depending on how that goes, go again. Well, we'll see if I go again on Thursday. But I'll probably go again soon. And I'm going to try to go every week. But they don't get a ton of, they get a lot of stuff, but I have pictures somewhere, actually. I took pictures. More towels. But we'll see. It wasn't crazy, like I said. But I did get a handful of good items. It was worth going out there. I'm definitely seeing how they all work. They're all super sweet people, super nice. So it's definitely enjoyable. They were happy to have me there, digging through the clothes. Um, so we'll see. We will see. I'll probably, hopefully this week or tomorrow, since I'll be able to get there for more of their total haul. I can get my hands on something more dope than I had previously done before. All right, bag number 2 is done, and all we got so far is this. Or not all we got, but it's like country. Let's see, there's a date down here. 2007. That's what I kind of thought. Yeah, like country music tea. Not bad. All right, bag number 3. Take one from right here. All right, let's see what we can find. Black teas are always nice to see. Faded Glory. Anybody catch the interview that Drew Heifetz did with the Goodwill guy, the Goodwill executive? Anyone see that yet? I heard, and I'm not sure, I heard that Rally Roots is also doing an interview with the guy. So should be interesting to hear sort of if he changes course on anything or, tries to correct the record. I watched probably, I think, 40 minutes of the interview. We got something vintage. Delta tag, but it looks like it's like a grandma tee. But, it's vintage, so single stitch. So it hangs out with us. But it's always a good sign that there might be more vintage stuff in here. We got some towels. Yeah, you should watch it, Rob. It's pretty interesting, at the very least, just to hear, like, what I was most curious about was, like, how aware is one of these executives, how aware are they of, like, reseller culture? And, like, are they that connected to the sort of daily? Oh, we got a cool Adidas tee, size XL. That's sick. That'll do well. It's in good condition. But I was really curious to see how much he was aware of. He clearly seems to be aware of quite a bit of stuff, probably more than I expected. But maybe not nearly as familiar as I would have feared. Yeah, Jake, definitely worth the watch. Now, again, this is just one region of Goodwill, which actually, ironically, I've actually thrifted his stores before many times. Oh, we got a vintage tee. Speaking of Florida, we have a vintage Pensacola Florida tee. This is actually pretty dope. Sand dollar. That's actually pretty sick. Like puff paint sand dollar on a select tee by TJ's, size medium. Pretty cool tee. Vintage. That's always good. It's a good sign. Good sign. Maybe something else older and vintage in here somewhere. But yeah, I think it's interesting. Even though he's just like one, and his stores. I know his stores because I thrift them every time I go see my family down in Florida. I mean, they're not super crazy overpriced in my opinion, but like, definitely. They're definitely aware of like certain brands. The thing is, though, is I think that brand popularity like moves faster than Goodwill can handle. Oh, what the? Look at this. Rope in the Wind tour. 1991 Blue Rose, Rope in the Wind. Who is this guy? Garth Brooks? Is it Garth? Somebody cut off the sleeves! What the freaking heck, guys? Don't cut off your sleeves. This thing is sick. Color's great. Is it Garth? I don't think it looks like Garth Brooks, is it? GAR. TH. Yeah, Garth Brooks. That's what I thought. Man, that's a cool tee. What the heck? Vintage on the anvil. Black Barman USA. What the heck, man? Don't cut off your sleeves. All right. Well. Oh well. Back to the Goodwill. They're definitely brand aware. I'm not sure that they're behind the curve. Like, I see people listing I see them putting like Tommy Bahama up for a lot of money for a while, but Tommy Bahama really stopped selling super well. It just got saturated. Everyone was looking for Tommy Bahama. So I don't think it's that crazy. I thought Drew did a pretty good job asking some pretty tough questions. Oh, what is this? We got the 707. Well, that's sick, but it's like 90s, like late 90s, early 2000s tee. Just some cool graphics, but man, it's a youth medium. It's a bummer. The graphics dope. It's too small for most people to enjoy. We have Harley, but not vintage Harley, and it's just a tank top. But yeah, don't. I'm telling you guys, the sleeves. What do we got here? Cabo San Lucas, not vintage. Like seriously, don't cut off your sleeves. Not on dope tees. Like this Garth Brooks tee would be so cool. If it had sleeves. Look at it, it's dope. It's cool. It's just no sleeves. Stop the chop. Oh my gosh, so right. That's true. That is true. All right, we're picking from the top here. Let's see what we got. We still have so many tees to go, guys. It's not even funny. So many tees. Stop the chop. That's a good idea. I've actually been thinking about merch. Not so much like channel specific merch per se, but I've been collecting a blank tees because I think if I do merch of some sort, I'm going to just do them all on blank tees. So they'll all have to be like individually sold because they're going to be various various brands and such, but they'll have different sizes. What is this? Let's see. It's inside out. There's some sort of graphic on here. Can't really tell what it is though. Oh, just some mossy oak, something or other, hunting tee. But I have thought about doing, merch, but just doing it on old vintage tees, some sort of graphic. Stop the chop would be hilarious. I don't feel like I can actually print on new T-shirts. That just seems like antithetical to what like we're trying to do with clothing. You can repair chopped tees, but it wouldn't. Yeah, that's true. I wouldn't either. I mean, it's a cool T-shirt, but Garth Brooks isn't that big a deal. This tee is not that big of a Garth Brooks tee or something, but maybe for some other crazy dope tee, maybe a Marvel all over print or a Nirvana or something. I don't know, maybe something like that, but not on this one. Yes, they made their minimum promotion 2%, which is what I've been doing for a long time at this point, which is super dumb. eBay, bad move, bro. It's just making. And I heard Depop's coming out with their own promoted listings. Like I don't know, they're trying to suck the life out of everybody's sales, which is not a good thing when you have competitors like, well, Bid Stitch, and I guess technically Worn Not Wasted. Like the the Goodwill thing. Like all these competitors are joining. It doesn't make any sense to me why eBay is raising their fees when when they've never had more competition than right now. Like they're in the most competitive they've been in years. It's been there's more competition for marketplaces than there has been in years, and they want to raise their prices. Like they want to make it more expensive. We got a Tommy piece, size large, kind of a ringer looking thing. It's a modern tee. I might hold on to it for now. But it doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't, like going from 1% to 2%, I mean, it's really not that crazy, but like, why change it if the people who are using 1% aren't actually getting the benefit out of it because they're getting outbid all the time? Like, whatever. Like, why does it matter? eBay's already probably getting more than 2%. We got a vintage. We got on jerseys, size medium, Royal Gorge, Colorado, tourist tee. Cool with the wolf and the bear. It looks good. It's in purple. Tourist tees do okay. I just sold a couple of them the last few days. Not a whole lot of money or anything like that, but 10, $15 for a tee that I pay a few cents for. Like, I'm happy to do that. Not a problem. But yeah, so if they're losing their auctions for promoted listing space, means that they're already getting 2% from somebody else. So if I list my item at 2%, you list your item at 1%, and it's the same item, and the promoted section goes up for auction because someone does a search, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win that, and my item is gonna get promoted, not yours is not. So all these 1% people are probably not getting not getting a lot of promoted listed sales. So what really they're doing is actually going to cause more than just a 2% or a 1% increase in their margins, because it's the people that do 3% are the ones that are going to, or more 3% or more are going to win more auctions and get more higher positions. Any good pools, Jason? Just this guy mostly. Couple of lows, but just the Garth, the 1991 Garth Brooks. It's the only tee that really came out. There's a couple of cool like tourist tees, but nothing particularly special just yet. But look, it's like we haven't even done anything. There's still there's like 3 more bags here on the ground. Let's start from there. I think we still have 1, 2, 3. We still have nine bags to go. 1994 Liking promo tee. Whoa, Ryan, what a killer tee. It's a great tee. What is this? TYC. CSU Long Beach. Don't think it's vintage. No. It is on a weird tag. It says small sportswear. Sold in Mexico. It's older, but I'm not sure what it actually means. I mean, it must be a school of some sort. Maybe it means there's a little bit more old stuff here. We'll see. It's a lot of bags. I know. This was last week's bags because we didn't do one because of the 4th of July holiday. And this is this week's bags. So, so something like 12, 13 bags total. 14 bags, something like that. They have been sitting here just tempting me. We've been doing a lot of work inside the space here, so they've been moved around a lot too. So a lot of them have like puncture holes, but they use the cheapest bags of all time for these things. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I did ask if I could basically be the primary purchaser, like buy all of the bags from them. And they said the thrift store said no, unfortunately. How was my 4th of July? My 4th of July was great. It was pretty low key. we did do we did start a tradition that I think will be really fun. We had all my kids, my brother-in-law's kids, and some neighbor kids that were all over hanging out, and we we read the Declaration of Independence to all the kids, and then the adults played as the English, and the kids played as the revolutionaries and the Continental Army, and we had this giant water balloon fight. So that was mad fun. Kids learned a little bit about the Declaration. We got to just pelt kids with water balloons, and they got to hit us back too. The thing is that we had to, in true red coat fashion, we had to walk into formation, so we couldn't like move around and run around. We had to stay in a line, just like good, honorable warfare. so it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Fireworks were like 100% more expensive this year than they were the previous years, so that was not really great. That definitely limited our fun with fireworks. I don't know about you guys, wherever you were, how bad, if it was crazy expensive or not, but definitely was here. Not fun. Not a fan of inflation. How was y'all's 4th of July? Did you guys have any good times? Were any of your thrift stores open and you got a holiday sale? There have been in the past thrift stores in some bigger towns nearby that have stayed open at least for a little bit, and you can get really good deals. But they may have stopped that. Well, come on, we got to get something good here. No bad vibes. Come on. Let's get something cool. Homecoming. Lots of homecoming t-shirts. Yeah, it was fun. One little girl got like beamed in the head with a water balloon that didn't break and like knocked her over. That was kind of sad. But she got her revenge a few minutes later. So I don't feel too bad for her. Oh, so much stuff. How is everybody? Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah. I want to see those. Those are really fascinating. Really fascinating. Stanley DeSantis button downs, button ups. I guess